Georgia Bulldogs against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
That's caught. It's Jackson. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass caught. Second down now. He'll hand it off. Oh my God, he's breaking free. If I only make the stop right near midfield, it'll be first down. Early in this game, that's the kind of play the Buckeyes expect from their elite running back. Great lineage in this school from running back position. This guy's another one of them.
Chris, you just look at their last three national championship winning teams. You had Junkin and Henderson on the last championship. You had Ezekiel Elliott running through all those teams en route to a title. Maurice Clarett in that great Miami title game. If you're going to win a championship with the Buckeyes, you better run the football well. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to pass him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris.
Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Trying the run, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
When he's got some space here, picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He will score.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joe, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
The ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There'll be a rule down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason.
Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
A quick throw out left, complete. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense, good scoring position now. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Georgia sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. He's got a crease. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically, and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
And here comes a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looks right for a quick completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking into the clear. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run here on third and goal. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Breaks up 4th. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Let's it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs use their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a 1st down.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical, and here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, I got to tell you, I'm shocked that this quarterback is playing this poorly. He led this team to the playoff, and here they are, and they're playing their worst game of the season. 2 interceptions in the 1st half. He's got to calm down, and calm down in a hurry.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. 2nd effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Set for the 2nd half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Georgia's head coach told me at halftime, his guys are fired up at the half. He said that locker room was so energized. They have the lead, even though the game is close. They understand a national championship appearance is right within their reach. He said, we are talking to our captains about every play, every moment has to be urgent, and they're the guys who have to keep delivering that message here to start the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. The tight end has got it. Solid gain then. Moves the ball up to the 32.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 10. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Refuses to be stopped. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Handoff from the shotgun.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable in their play calls. That means they've got to get better on the line of scrimmage and get that run game alive here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. The pickup was 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And this pass is caught, brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside. And he's able to do so with good timing.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Georgia sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here comes the rush. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, developing situation down here with their running back. He has struggled to hold on to the ball today. And trailing in this game late, we'll see if the coaches continue to trust him. They do have a reliable backup, but this is a big moment in the game to see if they can override these early turnovers and get the ground attack that they need to get back in this game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute. All you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Going with the old counter run here. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs, but man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run, and now you've got third down. Better convert now.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It would be 55 yards. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Big throw to the right, looking for the first down. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
We'll give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
First down here for this offense. Now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Here comes the crowd noise trying to help this defense out. In the red area, it's Frazier. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain.
Chris, here it is. Most critical moment of the game. Doesn't need any build-up from us. Listen to this place go.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top. Confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.